Hey guys, Wayne here. You know, since I've started this homesteading adventure, I've learned a lot of things. And one thing in particular that I've been learning about here lately is about wild edible plants. There are plants just right out here in my front yard that you can eat. And if you don't eat them, your animals can. And people take and spend a lot of money to get rid of these plants because they consider them weeds. One plant in particular is the dandelion. Now, just about every weed killer bottle you see on the shelf has a picture of a dandelion because they are considered annoying weeds. And I never really paid them much mind until I started getting into my homesteading adventure and learning about different plants that you can eat. More than likely, I'll probably end up feeding most of these to my animals as a supplement. However, I'm going to try my hand at cooking some up today. So, I've never done this before, but we're going to give it a try, so come along with me. So I have here anywhere between 15 and 17 dandelion blossoms here. Through my research, now remember, I've never done this before. Through my research, they say you want to take the stems off, even though you can eat them. They say they're kind of bitter. So take all the stem off that you can, and then take all your blossoms and put them in a bowl of cold water for about 10 minutes. They say what this does is it grabs a hold of any ants, bugs, anything like that, dirt, different stuff, and it grabs a hold of it and it all sinks to the bottom. All that stuff that sinks to the bottom is obviously not going to be going into your digestive tract. So, I guess that's good. Although ants are probably good protein, and if I was starving, I'd probably eat them just fine, but that's another show. Anyway, what we need to do now is let that sit for 10 minutes, and then we'll move on to the next step. Okay, they've been soaking about 10 minutes now, and I'm going to just pull them out with my spider, and I'll have to pour it out in the sink. Okay, now I really didn't see anything in the bottom of that bowl, so I'm not 100% sure that that's completely necessary, but anyway, that's what research that I found. But what we're going to do now is we're going to fry them, because anybody that knows me knows that I love fried food. So I'm going to dredge these just like you would a piece of chicken or a pork chop, and we're going to fry them. So let's get to the frying ingredients that I've got. Okay, so what I've got here are 2 beaten eggs and some all-purpose flour in this little canning jar. And I've got mixed into it some garlic salt, onion powder, marjoram leaf, and all-purpose flour. So what I'm going to do is just go ahead and dump all of these dandelions into the egg, get them all coated up, and then take each one, put it in the mixture. Once they're all in the mixture, I'm going to slap on the lid and give them a shake. Now what I'm going to do is just pour them out into this bowl. That will sift all the excess flour off, and it'll also be easy access to grab. So now that they are dredged, let's move on over to the oil. Okay, heat up oil of your choice, just until the specks of flour you throw in there start bubbling. And then I'm going to just put these in. It says to cook them until they turn brown and float to the top. So let's see what we got here. Putting these in one at a time as to avoid a boil over. Also, to keep them from sticking together. Okay, they're all in. Now we're just going to cook them until they get golden brown and scrumptious. I'm just going to kind of roll these over a little bit. It doesn't look like that they're going to sink for them to be able to float because they're floating already. So just want to make sure they're all done. Okay, I think those have cooked long enough. You can see how golden brown and scrumptious they look. So now it's just time to pull them out, get them on the plate. Do it all at once with the spider. Don't forget to turn off your heat. And now we'll let them cool just a little bit and move on to the taste test. Well, now it's time for the taste test. Now normally, when I do a taste test, I already know what it tastes like because I've cooked it before. These, not so much. So, here goes nothing. Wow. That's really good. I don't even know how to compare it to anything. It's like it's got its own flavor. Wow. I am impressed. Think about that. You have all these dandelions out in your front yard. All you gotta do is dredge them up, fry them, and you've got yourself a snack right from your very own yard. Now that is what homesteading is all about. I've got to say, I am thrilled. This is like amazing. It tastes really, really good. I really don't know what I was going in expecting. I don't know what I was expecting it to taste like. But maybe chicken. I dredged it like chicken, but it's not meat. It's just flour and seasoning and dandelions. Man, that is really good. If you guys haven't tried it yet, you really ought to try this because this is excellent. Okay. So, although I can't officially enter my contest, this is going to be sort of an entry into it. I have a contest running. It says to cook something, and the weirder the better. Now, although this isn't really all that weird, I've never done it before. It's different, and that's why I wanted to do it. So, for all of those out there that want to enter my contest, you have a week, less than a week. It'll be ending this Friday, which is April 15th, 2016. So, go to the video that's flashing above my head, and go watch that. That'll give you all the contest rules and all that good stuff. And then enter my contest, and then I'll be drawing the winners probably that following Saturday. So, anyway, dandelions fried, excellent. My name is Wayne Irving. Thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you next time.